An address.
What's that?
A safe house in Paris.
Why would I need a safe house in Paris?
Should things at some point go terribly wrong, it's good to have a place to go. You know, for a cup of tea.
My brothers, my sisters, the clock is ticking faster. My dream, we who live for truth, for love. The moment has come to take our rightful place in the world where we wizards were free. Join me or die.
The wizarding and non-wizarding worlds have been at peace for over a century. Grindelwald wants to see that peace destroyed.
You want me to hunt him down? To kill him? Dumbledore, why can't you go?
I cannot move against Grindelwald. It has to be you.
You don't suffer from motion sickness, do you?
I don't do well on boats.
You'll be fine.
Do you know why I admire you, Newt? You do not seek power. You simply ask, is the thing right?
The time's coming when you're gonna have to pick a side.
No, I don't do sides.
What are you gonna do?
I think it's something.
Newt, you never met a monster you couldn't love.
Let's take it.
That's your brother?
I think that might have been the best moment of my life.
What's up, guys? Mr. Sorkin here, and so the Crimes of Grindelwald final trailer is finally released. You just saw it beforehand, but now we're actually going to get into kind of the trailer talk about what I thought of the trailer, what I kind of noticed about the trailer, and my overall thoughts about the trailer. If I'm being honest, I think this might be the second best trailer. The reason I say that is because it gave us a lot more, but it gave us kind of a little bit amount. And there are parts I'm like, okay, that's just stupid. And I think the best trailer so far for Crimes of Grindelwald was the Comic-Con trailer, which I still watch to this day because it's phenomenal in every conception. But with this one, I had parts I liked and parts I didn't. So it looks like it doesn't look like Newt has a sigh, which if they explained better, it would make sense. It does make sense for Newt. Newt didn't seem like he had a sigh, because even the first one they were like, "Oh, boo the creatures, boo the no-mages," and he was like, "Well, I'm just trying to protect the creatures because that's what's the right thing to do. I'm trying to free my Thunderbird." And it's like, "Yeah, Newt, that's pretty cool." And then this was like, "Yeah, I don't really see him part of a war, but it kind of looks like the beginning of a war," which I don't know. Maybe Newt might be kind of an outside force instead of a main entity of this battle from Grindelwald and Dumbledore. Because it does say that he doesn't really join sides, and even his brother is on the side of Dumbledore, which I think he's kind of going to be a tool, but we're going to kill him off because they're like, he really care about his brother or something. I imagine that's what's going to happen. I like the visual effects in this one. I think it's a mass improvement over the last one, because you see I don't know the name of it on top of my head, the seaweed creature, and you see them go into the bucket, and you see that beautiful kind of maned lion creature. I think that's the Manticore, but I don't want to be certain on that. But it still looks beautiful the way it moved, and I thought it was well done. I love the Mirror of Erised scene. It shows Dumbledore with his hand on the Mirror of Erised, and the nice part is because we see young Grindelwald, I think it's the same actor from Deathly Hallows Part 1, which would be awesome. And we also see young Dumbledore looking at each other. I'm looking, okay, yeah, this definitely takes place after the fallout between the two. It doesn't take place during the fallout, which is pretty good. Um, I'm still not convinced about Johnny Depp. The last trailer convinced me. This one kind of settled in my nerves. Like, oh crap, it's great. Oh, it's Johnny Depp. He's the weakest actor in this film so far. He is. Jude Law's already convinced me. I'm gonna say that Jude Law is probably gonna be the best part of the film. I think the visual effects are probably gonna help this film. The first Fantastic Beasts was actually an Academy Award-winning film for Best Costume Design. I think this year can win for Best Visual Effects. If it actually does something really good and really challenging with the visual effects, I can see it doing pretty good. Oh, and the part I'd like to bitch about is Nagini. Wow. Wow. And what I mean by that is, I don't like it. I don't think Nagini is a person. I think Nagini is a snake. But we did see her like turn to Bathilda Bagshot, which makes me think if I thought that was part of Voldemort's size, and maybe if Nagini, they really like Nagini is like a special type of snake you can turn into people, maybe it'll work a lot better. Because I think it ruins it if they're like, hey, Nagini is just a snake. But I was like, I read these rumors online. It was like, Nagini is a person. And it's like, no, I don't want Nagini in Fantastic Beasts unless she's a really cool ass beast and actually contributes to the plot. I feel like she's gonna be working with Credence, and we did see that part of Credence talking with Grindelwald. I think there's gonna be kind of a friction between the two, if you ask me. You also do see a bit of Grindelwald escape, which I don't think was as great. And this is the part when he, in the Comic-Con trailer. I think the Comic-Con trailer is still the best because I feel like it built up hype a bit more. This one was like, I'm confused. But yeah, that's my general feedback of the trailer. I'm like, it's alright. It's not just the Comic-Con trailer, but that trailer was awesome. I can't really complain about this one as much. You're gonna ask me what's the biggest thing worse about this trailer? There wasn't much wrong with this trailer, I'm gonna say. There were parts I liked, parts I didn't like. I felt like it was kind of in the middle of the road. We just see, like, Nicholas Flamel. That was it. It was like, what? Just Nicholas Flamel? Don't even mention him or anything about the Sorcerer's Stone? But, okay. Last time they were like, I'm an alchemist, Nicholas Flamel. It's like, yeah, that was awesome. This one was like, maybe. We didn't see Queenie in the trailer. We saw Leto Lestrange, which, come on, people, you know where it's going with Leto Lestrange. She's gonna be part of Grindelwald's army. Just by saying Leto Lestrange, you're like, yeah, she's gonna be evil. She is evil. And people are gonna be like, no, she's not. Don't judge a book by its cover. It's like, yeah, I can see coming a mile away, folks. She's gonna be part of Grindelwald's Goonies. They don't really have a name yet, so I'm gonna call them Grindelwald Goonies, because that has a nice GG sound to it. What else was I going to talk about? Jacob is still awesome in this trailer. I don't want them to reveal how he gets back his memories. In the part where, also a great visual effect part, where he's spraying the dust, that's still pretty good. I'm mainly looking forward to the circus part of this series, this movie, because I think the circus part is going to be pretty entertaining. There can be very good visual effects, very creepy visual effects, and maybe that's kind of like where the wizards, like, obviously there's magic in the circus. Maybe they're like, we're tired of being freaked, we're tired of being ostracized, you know, like every single circus movie ever, and they like revolt. And then I'd be like, okay, I'd watch that as long as they don't fix a hunchback's back with like Daniel Radcliffe. That part was stupid. But yeah, I thought this film looks good. I'm still gonna probably see it opening night. I'd pay good money to see the movie. It looks like it's gonna be amazing as hell. Oh, amazing. Only thing to gripe about the movie? The trailer wasn't as great as it could have been. I think the last trailer was best. But the one thing I'm really upset about, this is the really part that pissed me off. J.K. Rowling was in the U.S., in New York, and I was just reading all these Twitter feeds, and I'm like, no, stop bragging about this. I want to be there. What would it be like if J.K. Rowling's presence and bottle it up and have some air, like, and be like, yeah, this is air near J.K. Rowling. Or $1,000 can be yours. And I can put my gloves and be like, what's this? It's bottled air. And they're like, what's so special about it? It's like, it's been near J.K. Rowling. It's like, okay. But anyway, this trailer was pretty good. I'm still gonna go see Fantastic Beasts. I want to see it on. It comes out the 15th, doesn't it? I know it's the Friday before Thanksgiving. Yeah, the 16th. So I'm gonna try and see it the 15th. Till then, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys. Then I got some videos planned up in the future. Till then, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. That's it for me. Bye.
I cannot move against Grindelwald. It has to be you.
You don't suffer from motion sickness, do you? I don't do well on boats.
You'll be fine.
Do you know why I admire you, Newt? You do not seek power. You simply ask, is the thing right?
The time's coming when you're gonna have to pick a side.
No, I don't do sides.
What are you gonna do?
I think it's something.
Ute, you never met a monster you couldn't love.
Let's take him.
That's your brother?
I think that might have been the best moment of my life.